Now this is something I've been looking into since the first beta of the crew. Main reason is I have a lot of fun drifting in games, it teaches me more about the car's handling model, that sort of thing. So here we are in the mountains again, where I normally go to have a bit of a drift, and we're going to see how the handling models changes in this beta and the beta before it have changed the drifting in the game. So, as we are always we're in the dirt spec, which is also good for drifting, which is obviously why we're in the dirt spec, otherwise it would be a bit weird. You can drift other specs, I've actually tried, it's not as easy. Maybe raid spec would do a good job as well, but we'll have to wait and see because those are not available in this game. So I am driving an R34. Keep in mind, yes, all of the dirt class cars are converted to all-wheel drive, so that's a thing. If you're not happy with that, I don't care. It's an arcade game. It's not as if it's a hardcore simulation game. Anyway, so we're drifting here down the mountain, and as you can see, it is possible to drift. So the way I'm doing it is I'm tapping the handbrake as I get to the corner, changing down a gear, then tapping the handbrake, powering on, and kind of maintaining control by using left and right, and then analog stick. That's literally all there is to it. If you try and change up a gear mid-drift, or down a gear mid-drift, you probably will mess it up. So you have to do it before or after. So when you're really topping out and you're tempted to hit that stick up to make you change a gear, don't do it. It is not worth it. You will lose all momentum and it will just stop you drifting completely. So yes, that's pretty much all there is to it. It has drastically improved, I would say, especially in the fact that the handling model is much more easy to control. It's much more predictable than it was in the last few betas. Whereas, you know, now it's also got the improvement in drifting. It definitely does slide more. One little tip I could throw in there as well is that you could use NOS to increase your momentum. So if you do somehow change up a gear and you've lost all momentum, use a bit of NOS and you shall continue drifting as you were before, which is a pretty cool thing. Now, it is possible to drift in automatic. In the beginning of this video, before I got to the location, I was in automatic. You can drift very easily in automatic. It somehow seems to not change a gear when you don't want it to. So it's pretty cool. It sounds as if it can read your brain or something. So it is possible to drift in the crew. I will show you some more footage of me drifting around the Mazda Speedway in a second, but other than that, that's pretty much everything. So yes, it's drastically improved. Yes, it's possible. All dirt class cars seems to be the best way to go about drifting. It is possible to slide other cars but not keep a drift going, but we shall have to see what happens when we get the raid spec. Can't wait to try that. But other than that, I think that pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Mm-hmm.